was too sweet. I was like, shit. Plus
Yeah.
200, and it was when they had the lead. I was like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna. You got it like that at that point. I was like, I'll just put $2 on it. I ain't go crazy, but I did 2 and some NBA shit to build it up to make it look good. It was like Zubac to get 10 points. I'm like, oh yeah, he definitely getting 10 points.
And we are live on Hot Tag Takes on HamiltonRadio.net, channel HR2. Excuse me while I get my hair out of my eyes. That shit is stabbing me. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, John BRECKO, and I'm over here wondering why Darren Silver is in red light, like he's in some strobe lights, like he's partying, like he's actually got friends. I'm trying to figure this shit out. What the fuck is going on there? You probably told me last week, but I just forgot. Why? What's with the red lighting, Darren? I'm
pink.
a little confused.
It's therapeutic pink, okay? That's therapeutic.
Can you hear me, Darren?
I can hear you.
God damn it.
Did I mute myself? Can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay, it's therapeutic pink, okay? And I'm
therapeutic pink. What are you, a fucking Barbie doll?
I don't know. Hey, it's about being calm, okay?
Darren, I'm not gonna lie. I think you could qualify for Weird Barbie. I just want you to know that.
You know what? That's a compliment. I'll take that, John. That might be the nicest compliment you ever gave me, right there.
Shout out to all the husbands who were made to watch the Barbie movie. I just want to let y'all know y'all are some real ones. We got Ruben in here in the studio because he produces the show and he's got nothing better to do. Ruben, how are you, man?
Hey, man. I'm doing fantastic. A little bit tired. I was up for 26 hours.
Yeah.
But I'm cool.
Anyone ever tell you look like a Puerto Rican Pee Wee Herman?
Oh, not Pee Wee Herman.
Like, I just realized that right now.
Can you imagine me going, senor?
I can now. You just fucking did it. I don't know why you did. I don't know how you could be an Uber driver and do that to people. What's wrong with you?
I'm not an Uber driver anymore.
I bet, because you probably did that to somebody.
No. Actually,
no, you sure?
I'm positive.
Because that would scare the shit out of somebody if you pick them up.
I had over 5,000 passengers and I only threw out 2.
If you want a 1-star review, if you work for Uber, that's the shit you need to do.
Oh, no. You know what you do? No, that's not what you do.
What?
If you want a 1-star review, what you do is just insult the people all the way to their destination.
You just roast them?
Pretty much.
So you just basically do what I do on here?
Yeah.
I'd be a fucking fantastic Uber driver.
I'll get 1 star, but I'll have a joyful
Uber,
day.
Lyft, somebody hire me with my DUI on my record. Let's fucking go.
See, that's why I got into film, because I can actually insult people and get paid for it.
I could. If I could drive like shit legally.
Now I want to hear this DUI story, but I kind of don't at the same time.
If depending on how long we're on the air for, if we don't get canceled tonight,
I think we're okay, because I don't want to wrap myself out on the air either. We can talk about that off camera.
Darren's just trying to be like, bro, you're not that important. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm just saying. I've had a few therapeutic pink drinks, if you know what I mean.
I've had some therapeutic drinks. None of them have been pink though.
Okay.
Darren, do you like Jameson, good sir?
I do.
Okay. I was waiting for him to say no, and then so I could be like, fuck you, Darren. Anyways, I am very excited to have this guest that we are bringing on the show today. It is going to be a very heavy wrestling show. We were talking about sports a little bit too, so especially with all these posters up here, that might segue into that. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. But again, I'm very excited to have this guest on the show because, since the YouTube channel has been starting to blow up, we're very, very close to 21,000 subscribers, by the way.
Woo-hoo!
Let's fucking go. Thank you guys for your support. We appreciate
John's
it. Make
the
sure
only
you
guy to face radio and get 21,000 subscribers.
Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe as always. But ever since that's been going on, I've been paying attention to a lot of these wrestling channels because a lot of the shorts are wrestling based. So I've been paying attention to this guy's channel. I've been paying attention to Wrestle Chop. I've been paying attention to Wrestling Behind the Curtain. I've been paying attention. This is more on Instagram, but Wrestling with Honey. I've been paying attention to.
You look like you've been wrestling with Honey, John.
She's kind of cute. Maybe I want to.
With your honey for your chicken nuggets.
That one, John.
I was trying to, Ruben. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, but
Johnny the Pooh.
Nah, listen, chill out. But anyway, I've paid attention to a lot of these creators, especially this guy right here. I've been watching some of his videos just to get ready for the show. I've been looking stuff up about his channel, and I'm very, very excited to have this man on. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, give it up for Preston from Here These Yo, Preston, how we feeling, my man? I'm trying to be over here and act like I didn't just ask you your name like 10, 15 minutes ago. How are we doing? How we feeling? How is everything?
Oh, it's fine. That's what they all do on those shows, right? They always have conversations prior and then pretend like the conversation didn't happen.
Yeah,
during the show.
I had to ask Ken from Wrestle Chop the same exact shit.
Oh yeah. Ken's my guy. I did some things with him too.
Yeah, no, very good guy. Very excited to do some wrestling reactions with him in the future. We did get that working, by the way, Ken. We got the sound working, so whenever you're ready to do that, definitely we gotta start that. But I do want to ask you a couple things just to get the show started again. I've been looking stuff up about the channel. I've been trying to watch videos just to be able to prepare. And I did notice that your channel actually didn't start off as a wrestling channel. When you first went on to YouTube, you were talking about movies, you were talking about music, you were talking about sports, you were trying to talk about any damn thing.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of a two-parter. So
okay,
how did you get started on YouTube, and what was it that made you delve into wrestling? Because for me, it was kind of the same thing as you. Like, I just wanted to talk about any damn thing, and then I saw what was getting views for me. So what was it for you?
Yeah, you know what? I used to. Well, I still listen to podcasts now. So I started off doing like SoundCloud podcasts, and the problem is I'm interested in way too many things. So I felt like it was hard for me just to stick to one thing and talk about that itself without. And then people are like, well, you got to stick to one niche in order to get, the traction going or whatever. And I'm just like, what do I do? I like this and I like this. I don't want to just talk about this one thing. It's boring.
I'm in that boat now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. See, but I've stuck to it so far because I know it's working. And if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to be stuck in that bubble, and I've been trying to go to the live streams a little bit more to be able to kind of increase that and talk about whatever I want. And if one live stream is too short, oh shit, I could talk about something else. Hopefully people stay tuned in. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I agree.
So was it kind of like that for you? Was it similar for you?
It was kind of like that. So I tried a bunch of stuff, and then I tried to do what was popular, like social commentary and stuff. And I just realized I personally don't care about celebrity lives like that. So I was just like, how am I going to do a whole channel about something I do not care about? So as time went on, I got bored with it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try one last thing. I'm going to do a channel about the thing that I love, which is pro wrestling. And if this doesn't work, then this means I shouldn't be doing YouTube. So I just did wrestling. I didn't know anything about any YouTubers who did wrestling or anything. I just did whatever as far as wrestling goes. And then that took up traction. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of working. So why don't I just go ahead and just keep going on with this?
What I've noticed with you, though, is you don't keep it just to WWE. You cover them, but I've also seen AEW videos. I'm sure I've seen a TNA video in there somewhere. I've also seen videos on some smaller promotions. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I saw an ACW video at one point. But
there was an ACW, then there was Ashe Wrestling as well.
I was gonna say, because you talk about all different kinds of wrestling, and I remember even one video you had. You talked about Mercedes Moné, the belt collector.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to the point where she's gotten about 70,852 different titles around her waist, basically dragging them down to the
80,000
ring.
by Christmas.
Yeah, it's like Goku's power level after he came back to life.
Over 9,000.
Yeah. Like we're gonna it's gonna get to the point
Yep.
where we have memes of this shit if it hasn't already. But
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's actually talk about that first. 'Cause
Okay.
I remember you talking about how it's putting a light on all of these different promotions. So let me
Right.
ask you this: what promotion do you think that Mercedes Moné and her many reigns with titles all at the same time? What promotion do you think it's done the best for?
There was a couple of promotions overseas that I saw that they said they doubled their ticket sales ever since she showed up and took the title. And there were people who lived around the area. I think it was the promotion in Poland, and then I forget what the other promotion was. But they said that there were people around the area that didn't know their promotion existed until that happened. So people who lived around there started coming there to watch the show. So
shit.
I think for the most part, that really helped them out the most.
You know, it just helps wrestling out in general as well.
Yeah.
Because you're getting names that, really haven't been, around before, names that we didn't know about. And
Yeah.
they're getting a lot of traction that they wouldn't otherwise get, and probably from people that they otherwise wouldn't get it from. And the crazy thing to me is I would have never thought about Poland as a place where you're going to see a lot of different wrestling shows. But now somebody might think of that because of Mercedes Moné and what she's doing as the belt collector. So
Yeah. And I think about the
find that
people
interesting.
and I think about the aspiring wrestlers who are like, you know what? If I can't make it to the States, if I can't go to New Japan, I probably shouldn't pursue pro wrestling. But they're probably like, oh, there's a promotion like one country over down the street. Now maybe I can start pursuing this thing that I really want to do. So it could inspire people in that way too.
So I want anybody to be able to answer this. What show do you know? What wrestling show do you know that's going on in Poland right now, other than ones that Mercedes Moné are doing?
I have no idea.
Like we've heard it. We've seen shows in France. We've seen shows in
Mhm.
Australia. We've seen shows in Italy. I've never heard about any wrestling show that's going on in Poland, but it's going on right now because of Mercedes Moné.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
just want to make sure we throw that out there.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't name.
Well, I'm gonna say this, John. I'm gonna jump in, and I couldn't tell you, I couldn't name, any promotions on in Poland. But one thing I like is when you see like wrestling, especially WWE or like AEW, and they go to like those other countries. It's like, dude, their fans are just like so passionate.
Oh, they're
like
fucking
that's
rabid. It's
that's
beautiful.
the one thing about wrestling. Like wrestling fans, and I'm not gonna say football because football, yeah, they go overseas to Germany and and all
Yeah.
those places. And like, that's cool. Football's football. Like, you go to a football stadium.
People are always hyped though at football games.
It's football, exactly.
Yeah.
But a wrestling thing, it doesn't matter. You go to whatever country and people's hyped up, bro. That's like one sport, or one thing that, you could have a conversation with somebody in India about, and then you could have a same conversation with somebody in the UK about wrestling, about the same damn match. And they're both going to have their same sharp takes. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, don't know what's going on, like what events are in Poland, to answer the question. But it's good.
Yeah.
I like seeing that, AEW and NXT and WWE. It's nice to see that they're letting their stars travel and work on these other promotions. And I think that's one thing I like about seeing, this big cross promotion stuff now. At first, I was kind of like, man, what's up with the Ring of Honor? What's up with the TNA? At first, I didn't like it.
We need to see more TNA stars take WWE championships.
We
I
do.
agree.
I think so
agree.
too.
One-sided.
I think so too. Bring it, get it interesting. Get the fan base. I think international wrestling is good for the business. Now, do I think every freaking all these big events going on in like Dubai and places like that? I don't know. I'm kind of it's whatever.
I like
it. What?
I haven't seen one in Dubai yet.
Or not Dubai? Was it Dubai? It was whatever.
Hey, you know what? People in Dubai can pay for these tickets. You know what? They might want to think about doing that.
It was whatever the one. I don't know what it was, but I will say I like.
Was that the one in Saudi?
Saudi. That's what I'm. Dubai, Saudi.
Yeah.
I know. I'm ignorant. Yep. I'm sorry.
No, I get it. I get it. They're all rich.
Saudi Arabia. Exactly.
You're just mixing them all together, huh?
I mean, hey, where did Antonio Brown get expedited from? Which one of them
Listen,
two?
all I'm
Dubai.
saying is I'm pretty sure somebody did that to Ruben the other day too.
Oh my God. Hope
Nothing.
not.
He
All I'm
didn't
saying-
hear what I said. He was asleep in the corner.
Hey, all I'm saying is I like how the WWE is able to adapt too. You know, especially like with the way the women they can't wear certain shit over there, and it's like at least they're coming back with some like tight attire. You know, I don't know. That's my 3 cents on wrestling overseas. And
Let me say this, and then I'm gonna ask for opinions since he brought Dubai up and got the entire country wrong. Let me just say this first. But one thing I do kind of notice with the fact that WWE has done a lot more shows international and in different continents, I've noticed the fans in America here are louder. And the crowds kind of seem like they stepped their game up a little bit because they
noticed that too.
know they could just go on more of these European tours. They could hit up more places in Australia, and they could stay down there a little bit longer if some of these crowds aren't going to cheer. I've noticed that a little bit from these crowds.
Yeah, I think when they found out that WrestleMania was going to Saudi, they got scared. They're like,
I think they got scared.
We can't have no more of these.
They got scared before that.
Well, yeah. When they saw France, backlash in France, when they saw that happen, with the AJ thing, they were like, we can't let these people have our shows, man. This is not.
Even Canada nowadays, man.
Yeah.
That Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn match. I haven't seen anything like that in years, if my life.
Dude, if you notice, like some of the bigger shows overseas, when they come back to the States, they have a show in Chicago. So it's almost like their way of trying to counterbalancing it out, like here locally.
Let's just put it in CM Punk's hometown. That'll fit.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why he's wearing the shirt right now. He's trying to represent.
Yeah, trying to keep WrestleMania here.
Yeah, man. He's trying to make WrestleMania great again.
There you go.
Rock, stay out of it.
Kamoa.
It's okay, Rock. It's okay, Travis. We got it.
Oh my God. Make WrestleMania great again. That's amazing.
Yeah, but we need a hat for that.
Yeah, we do.
I'm trying to think. MW.
How would you pronounce that?
MWMGA or MWG? I don't know. That'd be
MWMGA.
I can't. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna start speaking some different languages.
It doesn't actually make a word. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't make a word. There's no vowels in there.
Yeah.
Except for again at the end.
Unless we did make American wrestling great again. MAGA.
Nah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, MAGA.
MAGA.
MAGA. Has a southern drawl in the hat.
Good Lord. Oh, that is just awful.
Well, no, I'm glad you said that though, John. I'm glad you said that because after watching those events, like those other countries, they just get hyped. They are like hype, and then watching some of the events in the state before that, man, they was just I don't know. The crowds were just stale lately. I don't want to hate on them, but it's like, bro, you're at a wrestling event, and like, dude, I'm about to fall asleep. Like my dog's over here snoring. I'm turning this off. Like,
let me actually ask Preston this. And I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize, but I don't want to let this thought leave my head.
You're good.
Because, like, we're talking about crowds. We're talking about people being hype. Mm-hmm. And then you go over and you watch something like New Japan, and you watch people who are so invested in the match that they're just completely silent until some crazy shit happens. Like, you got to earn your crowd noise over there. Like... The first time you ever watched that, did that feel jarring to you? Because I remember the first New Japan match I ever watched was Omega versus Okada, the first one.
Ooh, good match.
Because I obviously heard good things about it, and obviously broke the internet for a little bit. So I go and watch the match. And the first thing I notice is it takes like 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes for the crowd to really start making noise.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so jarring to me because I had never seen that before. Like, I remember watching a match they did in the States in, like, 2019, and you could tell they kind of felt the same way because the crowd was out of their fucking minds because, you know, they're watching that in the States. And they probably never thought that was going to happen. So, like, the first time you ever saw something like that, did you find that jarring when you saw it?
Yeah, it was weird. It was like watching the NFL with a golf crowd. Like, that's what it just felt like. I was like, why do I hear everything that's happening in the ring from what the referee is saying?
I'm waiting for the crowd to start snapping like I'm watching poetry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Suplex.
Yeah,
like, I was thinking that was going to happen.
Yeah, nah, we didn't. You don't get nothing from there for like the first 15, 20 minutes. It's crazy. Darren, have you ever watched New Japan?
I don't think it was New Japan, but I've watched some Japanese wrestling, and they do some interesting shit. Like, one time I was watching, some dude was dressed with like Super Mario Brothers, and they was like, and the crowd, so I get what you're saying. Like, the crowd was very quiet, and then they would do some kind of move.
You're gonna be quiet when Mario comes out.
Well, I don't know about all that, but all I know is they'd be quiet, and then something would happen, and then they go, the dude would be in like the Mario costume, or whatever, to make a noise, and everybody goes, "Oh!" Start laughing and shit, you know. And it's like, well, I've never heard people like laughing at a wrestling event. I mean, and even with the crazy like Stone Cold Vince McMahon, I've never really heard crowds laughing. I heard them like kind of like get rambunctious, but I hear like
the
comments.
Never seen comedy wrestling?
No, I've never really watched comedy wrestling.
That's
Orange
great.
Cassidy.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean,
like, do any of us remember when like Tyler Breeze and Fandango were doing those like
Fashion Files?
Yeah, the Fashion Files.
Yeah.
No, I mean, well, yeah, but that's like, I don't know. But I'm talking like this was in a match though. Like, was that stuff in matches, or was that
some of
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that in indie scenes. Like, they had like the Cookie Monster going against like Tickle Me Elmo in a match.
Okay.
Like something like that.
Greatest match of all time. Should be rated 8 stars. Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan.
Oh, that match is amazing.
Nobody said.
I watched it 10 times, man. I love that match. That match is so good. That referee was perfect in that match.
God, he was amazing.
He was perfect.
Wasn't that Bryce Remsburg?
I believe so. And he had to put the glasses on, right, to see the wrestlers?
Yeah.
Because they're invisible. Oh, I love that match, man. That match is so good.
Darren, you should watch that. There is a spot where nobody, absolutely nobody, just air and oxygen manages to go through a table.
Yes.
I don't know how the fuck they did that.
And he jumps off the top of where the audience is sitting at. He jumps off the top of it. Like, it's all imagination, and they did that amazing. The referee was great.
How did they do the table spot though?
I don't know. I don't know how that worked. I gotta go back and watch it again.
On its own.
Yes.
Like the table snapped into a Slim Jim before we put Slim Jim on tables.
Now I'm curious about this because I've seen like where they've like wrestled and like they've like had like a bag or something that's like a person, and they've like, I've seen that before. Then like the bags like ends up getting like the finishing move. I've seen stuff like that in Stunnered. I've seen that like like the indie, but like that just sounds crazy.
This is completely off topic, but does anybody here know what Has Been Hotel is?
No.
No? Okay, because I was gonna make the joke that Darren has lighting that kind of makes him look like the pimp from the show in Has Been Hotel. But if nobody gets the joke, then it's not the same. And I'm kind of sad.
Is that from like the 80s?
No.
No, it isn't?
Yeah.
It has been Hotel. It sounds familiar.
It's on Amazon Prime. If you ever want to watch it.
I
think it's fucking hilarious.
Has Been Hotel. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Basically, the premise of it, right? Because I'm watching season 2 now, so that's probably why it's stuck in my head. Is basically somebody is trying to redeem souls in hell so they can go up to heaven.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fucking hilarious because it's in hell, so most people are pieces of shit.
Oh, it's animated. Okay.
Yeah. No,
okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check this out. I love animated shows.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good show. It's been recommending a lot of stuff to me that like I've seen other people watch, like on Prime. Like it recommended Invincible, it recommended Murder Drones, it recommended all those too. Also, after I ended up watching them, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely check this out.
Yeah, man. All right. So
Speaking of,
what's up?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Speaking of invisible people, do you guys remember that match between Shane and Vince versus Shawn Michaels and God?
I do remember
The
that.
tag.
Listen. What we really need is we got to see in the Invisible Man and Invisible Stan stand up to God, because God was the MVP of that match.
Yeah, he was.
Like Brodus, like he was so much of an MVP that Brodus Clay stole his theme song 6 years later.
That is true. You're right about that. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, man. Like he got his character from God. I'm
Wow.
convinced.
Wow.
Like,
didn't think about that.
Like, oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Just having me think about it. Although that was one of the best entrances of all time.
Oh man, I love pro wrestling.
That was dope. All right, I do want to talk about Raw a little bit.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of shit that happened on Raw this past weekend. Or this past week. There was Logan Paul joining the Vision, which I did not expect. There was also Rey Mysterio returning, which I find very interesting. Those were the two things that I really found interesting from Raw, because I remember talking a little bit about Dominic Mysterio's title reign, who could take the title off of him. And I had Rey Mysterio was one of those people. I just didn't expect Rey Mysterio to return right now. So I do want to ask, obviously, about some of the Vision stuff. But how are you feeling about Dominic Mysterio and Daddy Ray running some shit back?
It's pretty interesting. I wasn't expecting Rey Mysterio to show up either, so I thought that was great. I love their feud the last time, and those things they had, like when Rey Mysterio and Dominic would have these issues at a restaurant or at the family house during Thanksgiving, or when Dominic went to prison, like all that stuff. I loved all of that. So I hope they do at least one more video like that.
Oh yeah.
But it makes you wonder if this is either Rey Mysterio actually going to take the title off of him, or if this is going to be something where Dominic destroys Ray and then it transitions into a title match against John Cena for the IC title.
I thought it could be, but because of the timing, now I'm not 100% sure. Because I was expecting Rey Mysterio to come back a little bit later in the year, maybe at like a big pay-per-view. I don't think they're going to have Dominic Mysterio just drop the title all of a sudden.
Right.
And also, I do want to add one thing. I loved what they did when Dominic Mysterio won the AAA Mega Championship. How Rey Mysterio was struggling to hand the belt off to Dominic when he won it from Vikingo.
Yeah, that was great.
I think that kind of makes this a little bit of a nicer touch for me.
It does, and I think Ray had to return now because Survivor Series is in his hometown. It's in San Diego, so
oh shit.
I think that's probably why they brought him back so early.
Yeah, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. But the other thing that I want to ask about, so there kind of was a little bit of a story to this. So CM Punk comes out, celebrates his World Heavyweight Championship run, starts swinging the title around, like he's Seth Rollins or he's like a table dancer on the Vegas Strip. One of the
more
other,
like that.
You guys take your pick. And he starts talking about anybody who's earned a title match can come get it, like this babyface stuff. And Logan Paul comes out, who hasn't been around since he's gotten beat by John Cena, which, as far as I know, he said anybody who earned their title match, not anybody who's been absent. But Logan Paul comes out, starts talking about why he should get a title match. At some point, the Bronze come out, which I'm glad they're continuing their feud with CM Punk, because it would just make no sense to me if all of a sudden the feud just stopped, all because Seth Rollins got injured.
Wait, hold on. I haven't. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Don't judge me. I haven't been watching a lot of wrestling lately.
It's so there's a group called The Vision. Right now, they're made up of the Bronze and the Paul Pauls.
Oh yeah, that's.
Wait, because wait. Are the people's
I don't know
last
how the
names
fuck
Braun?
nobody said that all week.
Wait, because
I'm surprised I didn't think about that.
You have to explain who the Braun Brons are, because when you said that, I'm
What do
thinking
you
of
want to
the
know
Braun.
about first, the Braun Brons or the Paul Pauls?
Well, the Paul Pauls, I could probably figure out who that is, but the Braun Brons, all I'm thinking of is LeBron James and Bronny James coming out here, and it's WWE, so anything can happen. So I'm thinking, I was like, maybe that's why
That's right,
LeBron had the.
Darren. LeBron James and Bronny James are going to take on CM Punk and Logan Paul. You didn't know that?
Well, hey, Dennis Rodman was in wrestling at one point, so I'm
That's
thinking
right.
And then after that, when LeBron James is worn out, Stephen A. Smith is going to come out to pick the bones. You didn't know?
There you go.
You know
There's
what?
the story.
Hey, isn't ESPN? Don't they own some stake in WWE now, or aren't they part of in contracts?
WWE streams on ESPN.
Exactly. So I'm not
And
saying
they make
it's
people
crazy,
watch it
but
for $3,000 a month.
I kind of wish you wouldn't have said that, John, because now I could see them somehow listening to this, and now next thing you know, we're gonna see Stephen A. Smith's gonna DDT LeBron, and we're gonna be like, well, we heard it here first on the channel.
You know,
It's gonna happen at WrestleMania.
I've heard Stephen A. Smith talk about how he wants to get involved as a manager somewhere, and I'm still waiting on it.
Oh boy.
And I've been waiting on how shitty this is gonna be for years.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, I would love that.
He's gonna manage. He's gonna manage Travis Scott,
Oh.
and it's gonna be the most awful fucking thing we've ever seen.
No. I
Hey,
hope
now
not.
we got Travis Scott, Logan Paul, World Heavyweight
No.
title in 2027. Here we go. Call it now.
They should ban Travis Scott. No. No more
Like,
Travis.
Like I don't think they're gonna find a time where they actually want to put him. Yo, listen, who would get booed worse if they came out? Travis Scott or Logan Paul?
Probably Logan Paul.
Yeah, because he got a huge boo Monday.
I'm gonna.
It depends.
Yo, honestly, I'm gonna say Travis Scott because
Yeah.
Logan Paul is somebody that we enjoy hating.
Yeah.
Travis
He
Scott,
can-
it's like, why the fuck is he there?
Yeah, because you know what? If you think about it, if he shows up, he's just there to wreak havoc. I mean, he blew Cody Rhodes' eardrum. He took like 45 minutes to walk down a ramp at WrestleMania. Like, yeah, we don't have any good taste in our mouth after he showed up.
Listen, honestly, the thing with WrestleMania, I just wanted to see something else paired along with it.
Right.
I
I
didn't
agree.
mind Travis Scott's presence there. I just didn't want him to be the only presence there.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I
what
agree.
if, like, think about it. What if we made the vision the night of WrestleMania? And
That would've been
we
great.
just had this group attack John Cena along with Travis Scott. Then maybe you could build Travis Scott up that way. Not that
Yeah.
Travis Scott is going to be there consistently, but at least he has something to lean on now. Instead of
Right.
having to carry a WrestleMania main event by himself. Which, to be fair to Travis Scott, he was probably completely unequipped for.
Yeah, at all.
And I don't
agree.
think Bad Bunny would have been equipped for that. I don't think Logan Paul a few years ago would have been equipped for that. I mean, I think part of this too is Travis Scott was not put in a good position. I don't think anybody was really put in a good position.
Right.
And they just
Okay, I got a
they
question.
just
and
tried
I-
to make something out of a shit sandwich, and the thing is, you still tasted the shit.
Oh, here
That
it is right
probably
here.
pretty distinct. Like two wrestlers, one shit sandwich probably taste about the same as any video you could probably think of. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh man, not that video.
I'm so sorry. You were gonna say something, Darren?
Yeah, but
Segue.
it was, yeah. So, but first off, technology now. Apparently, Amazon Prime. They had a Subway commercial, and I clicked it. And it was like, "Send this offer to your phone," and I'm like, "Oh shit! I'm sharing this shit with my dad, so he's gonna get a Subway text and probably think I'm trying to order some Subway or something." So,
How the fuck did we get to
Oh, no.
Subway?
No, because I seen it earlier. I was on the phone with a buddy of mine earlier, and he's like, bro, you can't order Subway through the TV. He's like, how high are you? I'm like, no, dude, I haven't smoked today. Like, it was literally Subway. You could order it off the TV. Like, now look, now it says press OK to add to your Amazon cart. Technology, man.
You
Anyway, I don't care about that. Anyway, my thing that I was gonna say it pertains to wrestling, not adding a Clorox toilet wand off of Amazon.com. Did Cardi B ever show up, or did this ever happen?
Yeah.
'Cause
She said welcome to SummerSlam, and then we never
Yeah.
saw her again.
So that's all that happened. Like they hyped it up. I thought she was gonna wrestle, but ain't she like pregnant again or something? So, so maybe that's why
Next
she
tag match: Cardi B and Travis Scott.
Dude, that would be tight. Actually, I'd be down.
No, wouldn't stop lying.
Because you
Don't just lie to people like that.
That would be a bad idea.
You could have like Travis gets like a female wrestler and Cardi
Darren,
gets
that
a male
idea is so blasphemous. Somebody should put you on the cross.
Well, I don't think I'll be able to fit up there. So
yeah, it might be hard to hold them.
Yeah, I don't know. I might break it.
Oh my!
I might break it. I might fall through it. You know.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Damn it!
That'd be terrible for anybody.
Yeah, that's karma. My cat's over here attacking me. He's like, we don't talk about that in this house.
I'm probably in the same boat, Darren. It's okay.
Oh man.
Preston, I'm so fat when I see somebody with a widow's peak haircut, I think of the McDonald's symbol.
Oh my!
Preston, I'm so fat that when I got married to my wife, they called us Lard and Lady.
Lard and Lady. That's the first time I heard that one. That's crazy.
Yo,
Lard and Lady.
Shout out to Kristen Tinsley. That would be hilarious if she actually did that.
Who the hell's Kristen Tinsley?
She's a comic from up here.
And who the what? Oh,
what?
The interception was just the most ugliest interception you'll ever see.
Sorry, his autism kicked in. He got distracted.
It did. And this is the one time for our guest that I actually was wanting Ginty to catch the fucking ball.
Although he was probably thinking the same shit.
How does the ball?
Because I can see his eyes going off into the corner.
He's gonna be mad at me, but just for that, I think Ashton, whatever his name is, Gianti, whatever the hell his name is,
and his name is John Cena.
I think he should get negative 20 points for the way he couldn't even catch the ball, and then the ball just squirted up in the air, man. Like what?
It was right in his hands.
He should get a negative touchdown.
Did you see that? The thing squirted, dude. That thing had some air time, man. And then they couldn't tackle the fat guy.
I love the word squirted.
And they can't bring him down.
It squirted.
It squirted. I don't know.
I've never heard that used with football in my life.
I don't know. Right after the Raiders just got a lucky break on a missed field goal. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the Darren has issues episode.
Yeah, that's not. You don't want to.
He looks like he's having trouble. Honestly, Preston kind of looks like he's just barely holding it together.
By the way, John, I think I need to reach out to Wawa after the show. Just because every episode you always have a Wawa coffee. Like they need to, if they don't give us like a big like $200 sponsorship, at least give you like a $10 gift card.
I need this shit to get through the day at this point in the day.
No, I feel you. What do you got? What do you drink? What are you drinking from?
I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking my tea.
You should have just lied and said you had a coffee and there are hot chocolate, not a tea, man.
Why? What's wrong with tea?
Well, what kind of tea are you drinking?
What kind? It's Earl Grey.
Disgusting.
It's my old man tea.
That is old man tea. Oh, dude, I thought you would at least said I got my Mint Jubilee or something. You look like a Mint Jubilee guy or something, man.
What the fuck is a Mint Jubilee?
Oh no,
what is it?
That sounds like a very fruity drink, Darren.
It does.
I don't know. I'm talking shit, man. I'm trying to roast you.
Like, do you drink Mint Jubilee with your Malibu Babery? Is that what you do, Darren?
No,
I don't. Do you drink Mint Jubilees with your strawberry daiquiri?
No, I don't drink tea. I drink coffee.
Your lighting looks like strawberry daiquiri right now. Don't tell me you don't drink strawberry daiquiri.
I do drink. No, I'm not gonna lie. I drink fruity drinks. Fruity drinks get you. You can drink enough fruity drinks and you get not even enough. You just put enough of it. Are you a fruity
drink guy, Preston?
Not really. No. Yeah, I gotta taste it because if I drink like fruity drinks, it'll sneak up on me.
That's what I was saying. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
That's why.
It's a nice buzz though, Preston. It's a nice buzz because you drink beer. You gotta drink like 4 or 5 of them.
Fast and it sneaks up.
Yeah, if it sneaks up on you.
Well, it depends. It depends. If you're driving, okay, yeah. If you ain't driving, you got a DD. Man, keep giving me fruity drinks all night. If I got a DD.
You ever think you're sober until you stand up?
That's what happened. Yeah, that's why I call it the sit down. Yeah, every time, as soon as I drink, I stand up.
You stand up. You just like this.
That's a fumble.
No, you know what? I had it so bad to where I was at a bar, and to get to the bathroom, I'm scaling on the wall like people do in the movies when they're outside of a skyscraper. I'm like scaling against the wall to get to the bathroom because my balance was so bad. And those are fruity drinks.
I've never seen that before. Although I did have a Charlie Brown fall one time when I was like 17.
Oh, like,
I went to kick something. I slipped just like Charlie Brown that day.
No.
It was bad. Oh man. I mean,
Oh, man.
I've had those moments. I've fallen. I've been drawn on.
You've been drawn on while you
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's never happened to me.
I had a mustache drawn on me before.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I've done it. I've done it where
Jerry curls and all.
I've done it where I actually got in the car and ended up home, and I'm like, I don't even know how I got home. Like, and my car was like parked perfectly.
I think that happened to me once.
Yeah.
Although this is a good segue to the DUI story if you want to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hit it. I'm gonna try to keep my mouth shut so I don't get incarcerated myself.
When I found out, I had made it about halfway home. It was like right before I got on the highway, and I ended up getting the whole story later. So I got in my car, and obviously no one do this, please. You know,
yes.
we want to see you live through the night.
Mm-hmm.
But I go and I stop at a light, right? And it's a red light. I'm just sitting there. So in my state of mind, I just decide to put the car in park and go to sleep.
What? Right before the highway?
Because it was at a traffic light.
You put it in park.
I saw the red light. I put it in park. I was like, well, I'm not doing shit. Might as well go to sleep.
You took the red light literally, huh?
Yeah,
this might be the most.
This might be
I
everything.
red lighted my whole life. And
oh my god,
this car comes up, sees I'm not going at the green light. Apparently, this dude gets out of his car and actually wakes me up. I start driving off. I get maybe about a mile before I get on I-95, the highway, and this is the part of the night where I actually think God is watching over me, right? So it's a mile before the highway. I decided to put my car in park and fall asleep again. I don't know what made me decide to do it this time. This time I just did it.
Okay.
And apparently, same dude is behind me, and I should be thankful for this because I haven't made the same mistake since. But fuck this guy, he called the cops.
Bro, that might be like the most wholesome DUI story I could imagine. I'm just imagining you're like shit-faced drunk. Cops like, hey, do the
But
walk.
next time it's the cop who wakes me up, and he has me do all the tests. He has me say the alphabet backwards, and lo and behold, my dad punches me in the face about 4 hours later.
Oh, I think doing the alphabet backwards is so unfair though, because even
that's tough even when you're sober.
Sober, like who can really do that?
Yo, there's a lot of people that can't walk in a straight line sober.
Yeah, it's tough. Like no one's gonna do it in order.
Like you're gonna take me
exactly.
Like, there's people out there that you're gonna take down to the station and they're gonna have no alcohol in their system.
Mm-hmm.
Like
exactly, and have all the symptoms of being drunk.
What did you do this to this guy for? All because he can't pass your test.
Guy has, and he has red glossy eyes. He's probably just having an allergic reaction. He's dizzy. Yeah, so he can't walk straight. Like
might just be tired. Might be falling asleep at the wheel.
Exactly.
You know, you still probably shouldn't drive, but
yeah, I would say don't try. But you know,
I just want to ask: has anybody here ever been so tired that they're falling asleep at the wheel and then they drive for a few seconds like this?
Oh no, that's never happened. But I've been that sleepy, so I've just like turned up the music super loud and rolled down the window so all the cold air can come in and wake me up.
No, I've definitely done that.
Yeah,
you start changing the air temperature.
Mm-hmm.
When you get used to it at one setting, you put it on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just trying to stay active, so that way you're not in that situation.
Exactly. Put on some heavy metal.
Because then you feel the car hit the side of the road, and you're just like, oh shit, what is that?
You hear it hit the.
Yep.
Yeah, that's happened to me
shit
before.
Out of anybody.
It
I'm
would.
probably a masochist because my thing is when I start notice I'm falling asleep. Like if I got a bottle of water, I'll splash some water on me. If I ain't got water, I'll slap myself in the face, and I'm like, shit, we gotta wake up. And
Darren,
then
just
I've done
fucking
that.
drink it.
well, if it's water, but no, I like to splash in my face just to like get cold, and then I'll pee on the side of the road. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm parking on the side of the road. I'll pee, wake myself
Okay.
up, get the cold air.
I'm
and then
glad he said park
Wow.
on the side of the road because he skipped that part at first.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you're just peeing in the car.
Yeah, no. I'll park on the side of the road. Then we walk.
Like you just out the window while you drive.
And then it's nothing. Yeah, no. And then it's nothing like a good old semi.
Just into
blaring.
oncoming traffic at the car who's going 80.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Just gets a full on shower.
Oh. With their window down.
That's just uncouth.
It is.
Not
Not while you're driving, Darren.
No, yeah.
He won't even do it in the Wawa Cup. What's wrong with you?
I don't know if that's impressive or not, though. To do that while you're driving and sleepy, to be able to shoot a stream out the window, that's kind of crazy.
It's impressive if you do it while you're snoring.
That is true. That is true.
And that it goes in the right place. Because you do that while you're snoring, you don't know where that's going.
Nowhere. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
And at least have the window down.
Oh my jeez.
And anyways, this took a turn from wrestling, but I'm okay with it.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that too.
You get to talk about something different, right?
Yeah. It's always fun.
It's the wholesome episode.
No, but how do you feel about Logan Paul joining the Vision? Like, do you think this is gonna lead to something good for Logan Paul and the rest of the faction? Because I do remember watching the video actually right before I came here about you saying that he's a better fit for the faction than Seth Rollins is, which I think is interesting.
Yeah. I got a lot of DMs from that too because they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I don't think Seth Rollins is terrible at all. Like that would be crazy to think." But given how they packaged Seth Rollins, he had all the makings of a babyface. He got the music, so everyone cheers for him and people want to see him wrestle. But as far as Logan Paul, you heard the boos in New Mexico. Everybody was booing him like they used to boo Dominic Mysterio. So that's the heel heat you want to have towards that group because people want to cheer Seth and then they also want to cheer Braun Breaker. So in a heel group to have two people that everyone wants to cheer is kind of a bad idea. So I think Logan Paul adds that. And if they do add Austin Theory to it, you got 4 younger wrestlers in a faction, which could be this new foundation that Triple H was talking about before Raw happened.
Hey, you know what? And then maybe he could start making fun of Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
Dude, I would love to see that.
Yeah, what are they even going to do with Grayson? I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But anyways, I think all your points are fair. This is where I kind of separate a little bit from it, though.
Okay.
What I think is you can't start this faction with Logan Paul. Right? Like it had to start the way it started. It had to be Seth Rollins because he had to make sure Paul Heyman turned on not just Roman Reigns, but CM Punk as well. Like it had to start the way it did, and it had to have Seth Rollins, somebody who's been established in WWE for quite a while, try to bring up some new faces. It had to start that way so that Braun Breaker could eventually end up taking over and maybe start recruiting and allow some of the other young guys to come up with him, like Logan Paul, like Austin Theory. A little bit less so Bronson Reed, but like Bronson Reed as well. I do think at some point they are going to turn on Bronson Reed because they're going to want to go with the next generation, and then maybe even they replace somebody with Bronson Reed. Who really knows? But I agree with that. Like the way they're kind of setting people up for the future, and I do like the points about that you're making about how they really haven't been giving young guys opportunities. So now they're starting to switch over back to that, like when we had John Cena, when we had Randy Orton, when we had Shelton Benjamin. Because all those guys in the Ruthless Aggression area, that was back when they were young. They were all real young at the time. And now you're kind of starting to see, at least I think, you're kind of starting to see it slowly switch back to a lot of these younger cats a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because like Seth Rollins, yeah, you're right. Because Logan Paul, couldn't have started it. I wouldn't have never switched that out.
You would have never it wouldn't have been the same.
It wouldn't have been the same. It wouldn't have been the same. So in a sense, Seth Rollins for this faction is kind of like how, not to the level of how Edge was for the Judgment Day when they first started.
Yes.
And then they got him out of the group, and then that group excelled with newer talent that weren't on the TV all the time.
Yep.
So I think that's what we got going on here too.
No, I agree with that 1,000%. Although I will say this, I do think Braun Breaker in some way should have been involved in the world title match, or Jimmy Uso.
Yeah. The one against CM Punk.
Yeah.
I think, you know what I think? I think they knew that CM Punk was going to win that match, and they probably didn't want to waste it. Like, I think they didn't want to waste it on having Braun Breaker lose or anyone lose in that match.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So this is probably the last thing that I'm going to ask on the air, because I do want to talk for a couple minutes off it.
Okay.
What do you think they do with Jey Uso after that, though? Because he was present for the storyline, but he was kind of just there. What do you think? What do you think they do with him now? Because he was in kind of this like aggressive mode, where we were kind of seeing a little bit of a not really a darker side, but a more aggressive side to Jey Uso.
Yeah,
you know, somebody that was really trying to go after, stay locked in, and care less about what people think about him and focus on himself. Now he loses the match, and it feels like to me, all that kind of just went away on Raw. So, like, what do you think they do with Jey Uso now?
I think at the end of the day, he's definitely going to turn heel, or at least more aggressive version of Jey Uso, kind of like what we got like Jey in the Uso Penitentiary or when he was in the Bloodline. They're hinting at him doing something with the Division, because remember Paul Heyman was talking to him in the locker room backstage, and I don't know what that's going to end up being. I'm hoping it's just him turning heel, and then hopefully with him and Roman's kind of like mentoring him to be the way that Roman used to be. And then Roman's like, oh my God, this guy is taking it too far. Now I got to be the one to kill the monster, so to speak. And maybe that's the way they propel Jey Uso. Yeah, like he just become too much. Because remember, Jey Uso, even when he was in the Bloodline, he wasn't too big on following Roman Reigns. You know, like when he said he doesn't care what the tribal chief says and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that they're going to probably go in that direction. But I honestly don't know. I'm interested. There's so many roads they can take. As long as they can make it interesting, I personally don't really care too much. But, you know, just make it good. That's all I ask.
That's fair. He basically what he's trying to say is that Jey Uso is not going to be feeling oosy.
He's not going to feel oosy. Yeah.
That's what he's trying to
let
let everybody
know. So I
know.
got a question for you, because you're talking about the Jey Uso versus CM Punk match, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the buddy sent me that match, and I'm not getting conspiracies and all that, but my buddy sent me, and I guess the person that made the video was like, was Jey Uso drunk during that match? Apparently, I guess he was kind of sloppy or something.
Nah, that's the press conference.
Okay.
With him and Cody.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
So what's your guys'
best press conference I've ever seen?
It was amazing.
They should do that at football games more often.
So what was he doing? Turning up in the press conference?
Whoever wins the Super Bowl, come to that press conference drunk.
There you go.
Hell
I'd love to see that.
I think we would all love to see that.
I don't know if it'd be good for Preston, for Disney and NFL.
I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to come to his next Super Bowl press conference drunk, but
no, of course not.
Yeah. That's unfortunate that I'm never going to get that, but that's okay. I get the Super Bowl. I appreciate the Super Bowl. But anyways, I do want to say this. Thank you for being on so much. I genuinely appreciate you taking the time out to be here, and I hope you had fun on the show also, despite Darren's shitty lighting.
Hey, it was either this one or the blue lighting, and with the Lions losing, we're not wearing blue. We're Pink Panther, okay?
Okay, got it. Detroit Pink Panthers now?
Yeah,
Pink Panthers.
I mean, hey, we lost to Minnesota, so so we got to go with it.
Yeah, but thank you, man. Appreciate you. Would definitely love to have you back on the show at some point. Thank you, as always, to Ruben for producing the show. Blah, it hurts to even say that. But anyways, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Help us get to 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Help us get to 100,000 by the end of next year. We love and appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much for continuing to do so. We will be back next week as well. Make sure you guys tune in. Deuces.
Deuces.
And pray for my parlay.